Hello everybody, Bernadette here, your diary of a serial entrepreneur, and today is going to be part 2 of lessons or network marketing lessons I learned from my 7-year-old. He is 12 now, so it's been quite a few years, but one day I was walking into a store with Sebastian, and he was jumping up and down. He was jumping like crazy, and I was like, Sebastian, why are you jumping? And he said, Mama, do you know that there are some people, they can't jump? They can't even walk. I'm jumping just because I can. And I remember just being so happy and smiling so much because here my son learned already, or knew at the age of 7, that, that life has opportunities. And for him as a 7-year-old, one of the opportunities was being able to jump, and he was going to take advantage of that opportunity and jump as much as he could jump. So my question to you guys is, are you jumping because you can? Are you taking advantage of opportunities just because you can? Now, another lesson that I want to teach you. Yesterday, I talked about Sebastian telling me about a bumblebee toy, right? And he brought me over to the computer and he let the system do the work. Now, I looked at that and I said, well, you know what? If I were to say to Sebastian, and this is if I were to say to Sebastian, we're going to go into this room and there's 100 people or so in the room, and one of those people, one of them, has your bumblebee toy. What do you think would happen? Sebastian would go into the room and he would start asking. I would tell him, I'm going to be right here with you, but if you want the bumblebee toy, you have to ask everybody until you find your bumblebee toy. And you know what? He wouldn't question it. He would want the toy, and he would walk in and he would start tugging on shirt sleeves and shirt tails and asking people, do you have my bumblebee toy? And if the person said no, he would move on to the next person and say, do you have my bumblebee toy? He wouldn't stop there and say to them, oh my gosh, are you sure you don't have my bumblebee toy? Are you sure that it's not hidden somewhere? Are you sure? Are you sure? And he would just keep asking and keep asking and keep asking until finally he would find the person who had his bumblebee toy so that he could be sitting there and playing with it. In network marketing, we get caught up in the yeses, the nos, and the maybes. And what people need to focus on is that you have to keep going through the people. You have to keep going through the ones. For some people, it's going to work. For some people, they're not going to want to have anything to do with it. Some people aren't sure, and those you just kind of follow up with. But you know what? Don't get stuck on the nos. The no's are just bringing you one more, just like Sebastian looking for a toy. The no's are just bringing him one step closer to a yes. So don't focus on the no's. Say thank you very much. I'm so happy. Be happy when someone says no and lets you move on to the next person. Maybes can kind of get tough, because what happens with maybes, you think they have to keep going back and going back and going back. Now you can follow up with people. For the fortunes in the follow-up, so absolutely follow up with people, but be as specific as Sebastian would be looking for his bumblebee toy. Are you interested in an opportunity? And say to the person. In my company, we say, hey, a good friend of mine got teamed up with billionaire David Gilmour, and he gave me the opportunity to join in with that opportunity. I was wondering if you were interested in looking. They're either going to say yes or they're going to say no. If they say no, say thank you very much, have a great day, and move on to the next person. Be like Sebastian. Go after that bumblebee toy. You all have goals. You all have dreams. You all have things that you want to accomplish. And getting stuck and caught in one specific situation is not going to get you where you want. Ask the question, yes, no, or maybe, move on. If they say no, say thank you very much, move on to the next person. If they say yes, say great, and introduce them to somebody who can show them how the whole system, just use the system, be like Sebastian was yesterday, showing me, this on my video yesterday, showed me the video of his bumblebee toy, letting the system do the work. So ask the question and keep moving through the crowd, looking for your bumblebee toy. I want to know how everybody's doing. I've been smiling at everybody that I've been coming across. We are in a 30-day smile challenge now, and I want to make sure that everybody is out there smiling with folks. So make sure you keep smiling, guys. The world definitely needs more of that. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow.